Hello out there. How is everybody? Okay, let's see here. Let me test something out. Looks like we got two people here. Who's that? Who are you? Hmm. I'm going live on YouTube through my YouTube again. Just checking out how that works. Um, let's see. How are things with you? It's Monday. It's cloudy. It's humid. Very hot, in my opinion. It's 79 degrees out, but my air conditioner is kicking on all morning. It's set to 71 degrees. So it's really it's really cooling off in here. But that's only because it's just so humid outside. You walk out and it's like you're stepping into like a bowl of soup, you know? And it's yucky. It's just so sticky out there. But I guess it's better than having it cold, like really cold and windy. Although it is gonna start the wind is gonna start picking up because I got something on my phone that says, "Oh, like the Sox game is canceled because of the weather. It's so bad. It's canceled." So, I mean, not canceled, but it's postponed until tomorrow. All right, let's see here. Let's get this going. Okay. I was just trying to see something. Gosh. Gosh. Okay, pause it. All right. So, any crochet items? I'm working on a new project. My new project that I have a deadline for. All right. It's pretty quiet in the YouTube streets, don't you think? I see that like there's hardly anyone going live today. Am I missing something? Is it like National Don't Go Live Day on YouTube? I don't know. Anyway, I'm just going to wait until a few more people get in here and chit chat with us. In the meantime, I will tell you that I had a very boring weekend. I had my husband went out fishing on Saturday, so that took all day. He went on a day-long fishing trip. He caught a big fish though, which I'll show you later also. He caught a big fish and he brought that meat home. Ugh, they like fillet it there for you. They gut it, clean it, fillet it. Because otherwise, if he would have had to do that, I think he would have just gave the fish to somebody else. I'm surprised he even went fishing, but it was his friend's birthday bash, and that's what they did. They went out on a boat. Hi, Roberta. Hi, thanks for coming in. Roberta, is it just me and you? Just just us two, cozy in the YouTube world? I see that YouTube is very quiet today. Usually, I have like a little list of all the people that go live on what days and what time, and nobody was live today. I don't know what happened. I'm just wondering if I missed something. And see, now my air conditioner kicked off, and I'm already getting a little hot. I feel like it's so dark in here. I think I need my glasses for these stitches. Just you and me. Just the two of us. I won't sing the song because you're not supposed to sing uh, copywritten songs. Copywritten? That's not correct because it's not copyright like WRITE. It's copyright RIGHT. Hmm. Well, we got to leave the door open so people could come and join us. And hopefully, YouTube shares what's going on my channel. Oh man, this last, this last stitch. All right, I gotcha. I gotcha. Okay. Well, I'm working on. Oh, there's one more person. I'm working on a baby blanket. I'm doing the Bobble Stitch. I like that stitch for a baby blanket because it gives some texture for the baby so that the baby can get mentally stimulated by the texture. I do my part to help the babies. But this is for a coworker of my husband's. She's already on maternity leave and she's about to have her baby. I think she's got 3 more weeks to go. And then I guess we're going to have to deliver it to her because she won't be coming in to the office. Hey, Divergent Crafter, how are you? I forgot your first name already. Oh, is it Crystal? It's Crystal, right? Divergent Crafter. Look, see, I've had 2 cups of coffee already. I was so sleepy right before I went on live, so I had my second cup of coffee because I've been up since 4 a.m. 4 a.m. I got up, I woke up, and nature called. So I went to the ladies' room. I came out hoping to fall back asleep, but I have no discipline when it comes to my phone. I grabbed my phone and then went on Facebook. Why? I don't know. And then I get sucked in watching those videos on Facebook. Do you ever watch those Dar Man videos? They're getting longer and longer. Some of them are 12 and 15 minutes long. They're very cheesy and corny, but I just get sucked in. Is it me or those actors really bad? I mean, it seems like they overact in those videos. What do you think? Did you ever watch them? Yeah, I know, Crystal. I'm just I am glad it does wake me up because I've been sick before where that didn't happen, and then accidents. So um, so I'm glad for that. But I just want to be able to go back to sleep. I don't like waking up too early, because yeah, me too, Roberta. Because last night, you know what I did? I took my medicine, like the regular medicine I take before I go to bed. And I take it at night because it makes the average person sleepy. All right. But I've been taking it so long that it doesn't even make me sleepy anymore. But I still take it at night. Okay. So I'm a dose of the same pill. And that's what happens. David, that's what happens when you don't put your pills in those little boxes, you know, that say SMTWTFS, or wait, I'll do it this way, SMTWTFS, those little boxes, those pill boxes. And I used to do that. Um, I used to do that. And I got lazy one week and I just stopped. Crystal, I watch TikTok in the morning too. I do. I watch TikTok and that. And this morning I said, no, I'm not going to watch TikTok because one Monday morning, I don't know which one. I think it was last Monday morning. I don't know. I started watching TikTok in what's considered the middle of the night because 4:30, and I watched for hours. For hours, I watched that darn TikTok, and I felt like I wasted my morning. But so this morning I wasted my morning on something else, and I feel like the phone is so much of a time waster sometimes. You know, I know it helps to keep us company. It's helpful for when you're in a waiting room. It's helpful for when you're a passenger in the car. But I mean, you can crochet those times too. Uh, oh, yeah, me too, David. TikTok can lead to, ugh, it's like crack, that stuff, that TikTok. Really. That's why when somebody says, I don't have TikTok. Good. Don't. I say, don't get it. Stay off of it. Mm-hmm. It's very addictive. And then those songs get stuck in your head. One song was stuck in my head, and I'm like, why am I singing this song? Why is this? And I totally forgot that it was because I was on TikTok. So I'm like, where did I hear this song? Why am I obsessed with this song right now? And it was I later figured out, oh, it's because I've been watching it on TikTok. I like this is not a new video sound, but it's a Neil Diamond song. It's Sweet Caroline, where you see the people. Me too. I've downloaded songs because I even have a whole playlist on my phone. It's called the TikTok playlist. Um, it's so these videos, they have the song Sweet Caroline in the background, and it shows people usually skipping, and then those oh man, how does that song go? It's like the sound of drums, three drum sounds. So, and then they show them like pretending to shoot somebody. I don't know. It's kind of dark humor, but that's what the sound is. But I like people's I like seeing people's versions of that video. Ugh. Anyway, enough about TikTok. Crack talk. I think I'm going to call it crack talk. Okay. I'm trying not to mess up with this bobble stitch. Um, if you're just coming in, oh, Deneen is here from our friend from the north, Saskatchewan. I like to say that, Saskatchewan. I am making a baby blanket. This is mauve. This is the bobble stitch. So as that's about as wide as the baby blanket's gonna be. Like very not even long enough to fit the whole crib, but still a good size. Um so what was I saying? So I'm making this for the baby. Baby is still cooking. Supposed to be ready early November. I probably should have gotten started with this project a long time ago because the girl it did leave for maternity leave already. She left work, and that's where my husband sees her at work. Nice girl. Nice girl. Hard worker. Yeah, I think she had some problems getting pregnant. And then, so now she's finally able to, she's having a baby girl. So that's good. This is her second baby, though. She has a boy. He's, I think, in first grade, I think. So, um, yeah, I'm hoping not to forget to put the bobbles on here because I'm talking. So it's a bobble and 2 double crochets and then a bobble and 2 double crochets, bobble, 2 double crochets, bobble. That's all. And then the next row is just single crochet and the next row is a bobble row. I know, right? Lots of pandemic babies. OMG, is it hot today? Boy, I feel so hot. I think my air is going to need to kick on again. It's very stuffy in here when it's not on. Are you working on anything, Crystal? How about you, Deneen? Anything you're working on? Hey, Joe, were you not live today? I was looking for you and you weren't live. Another person that goes live at noon didn't go live. Okay, my watch. You know. Oh, goodness. Just sat down my mosaic blanket. Mosaic is so pretty. I haven't attempted that though. David's trying to finalize the project and then write it up as a pattern. Yeah, you get distracted. Oh, are you pooped out? Oh my gosh. It is so, I was really, it's so unfortunate that we were not able to meet up. But I'll tell you, I guess it was a good thing because I really realized how was I going to go outside and put a shoe on? I just had surgery. I didn't plan it in my head. I just felt like the Lord will take care of it, and he did, you know? Oh my gosh. You see, he took care of it. I didn't have to go out and of course I couldn't put a shoe on. I couldn't, but in my head, I'm like, it's all gonna be fine. It's all gonna work out. It's gonna, because I was like, should I tell him I can't go because I can't put a shoe on because I had foot surgery? But no, I was like, no, let's go. It'll be fine. It'll all work out, and it did. I see my sore chest and shoulder now. Is there any reason why you're sore? I know my husband's been sore too, but that's because of reeling in that big fish he caught. Is there a reason why you're sore, Crystal? Okay, Isella. How do you say? Am I saying that right? Isella. Inherited Stitches is here. Hello. Um. Yeah. So yeah, Joe and Dana and I were supposed to meet because they were in town on Thursday, and I had just had foot surgery. Well, unexpected foot surgery on Wednesday. I mean, unscheduled foot surgery. I'm sorry. Unscheduled foot surgery, sort of like emergency. I kind of had it in the back of my mind that he was going to have to operate when I went to my scheduled visit. just my routine visit to the foot doctor. I had it in the back of my mind that he was going to, but hi Joanne, I didn't know for sure because the last time I went, I also had it in the back of my mind that he was going to have to operate. And he's like, nope, I can do it. I don't have to operate. So I wasn't too sure. 15 hours of driving. You know what, Joe? I got to tell you, though, something funny about that. So I was telling my husband, he's like, how did they end up here? What is this concert? Their daughter is in Chicago? She goes to school in Chicago? I'm like, no, no. And I was telling him, okay, so Joe drove a few hours to get his daughter from school, and then he drove another few hours to Chicago to drop her off at the concert. And then now they're going to wait at the concert for a few hours. And then he's going to take her back to school and then go back home. And he's like, I would never do that for my kids. He goes, well, maybe Chester, I would. So, yeah, that's a lot of, oh my gosh. I couldn't remember where your daughter goes to school, but I knew that she's a few hours from you. And I don't even know, maybe you didn't even tell your viewers where she went to school. I don't even I don't even know. I know that you told us where she was thinking of going to school. Remember when she was in high school? You were telling us all of her prospective schools that she was thinking of going to. But I can't remember what she actually picked. She's 4.5 hours away from us and 5.5 away from United Center. No way. Mm-mm. So that's 10 hours. Hold on. To 10 hours. So did you drive more than 15 hours? I'm thinking you drove more than 15 hours. So if you drive 4.5 hours to get her, 5.5 to concert, and then do that again, that's 20 hours, isn't it? Oh, you're starting blueberry muffins from scratch. I love blueberry muffins. Oh, she came back home with you. Oh, okay. Is she home on, well, she probably is no classes today, but are you going to take her back? Hmm. That's good. You got to take her back home, but still, I I hope she enjoyed the concert. How did she like the concert? Oh, she left already. Okay. You know, I haven't been to a concert in I don't know how long. I mean, even before COVID, I hardly ever go to concerts, but I can't remember the last time I went to a concert. I think it was an outdoor concert. I went to see Depeche Mode. Her boyfriend took her back yesterday. They were both home for a break. That's nice. That is nice. Cause I did you even do the Tringo on Friday? I didn't get a chance. On Friday nights, I hardly go on my computer. I'm usually home on Friday nights in front of the TV, and I don't turn on YouTube. It's nothing I plan. It's just I end up never going on YouTube on Friday nights. Um, no, oh my gosh, you didn't even have the Tringo? Oh my goodness, Lord. Oh my gosh. That that really did something to you guys. Oh man. I know even Dana is probably tired just sitting in the car for that long. Oh, could you imagine Joe being on a plane for that long? That's how long it takes to go to the Philippines, 15 hours. Could you imagine being on an airplane as a passenger in a tiny, tiny airplane seat for that long and having to go to the bathroom and having to, work your way through the aisle? Oh my gosh. Icing makes you sleepy. I was never really into concerts when I was young, but a few years ago, a friend took me to see Air Supply. I'm all out of love. Oh my gosh, I love that group. Let us say that time had not been universally kind to all of the members of the group. OMG. I know what you mean, David. Oh my gosh. I flew from Vancouver to Rio de Janeiro. Oh, that's far. Couple transfers, or yeah, transfers, layovers, same thing. Oh, God, that's a long trip. One time I was flying to Texas to see my mom, and I have a friend who worked for an airline at the time. So I had the buddy pass. The buddy pass is, you can fly for like tax. You just pay the taxes on the flight. And but you're not guaranteed a spot. So you go to the plane, you go to the gate, and they know you're on the buddy list. And if there's an open seat, they call you. Okay, come on. And so I actually got stranded in the Dallas airport coming back home because no. I got stranded in Colorado because that for some reason every flight goes to Colorado first and then the destination. So I went from let me do this right for you. I went from Illinois to Colorado, then down to Texas. And then I went from Texas to Colorado, then to Illinois. So on the way home, I stopped in Colorado again, and the buddy list, I couldn't get on the plane because there was no empty seats. I can tell you a 15-hour bus ride is, oh my gosh. My son had a 24-hour train ride. Yeah. I mean, with stops and layovers, whatever they're called on trains, you know, 24 hours. What is that? We're, mm, my pharmacy. Had to take a break, received a long distance call from one of my granddaughters. Oh, I'm glad. I would, I mean, you're never too old to call grandma. I wish my 25-year-old would call his grandma, but it's a boy. He's a boy. I'm going to excuse myself because I need to get my water. I sat down thinking, oh, I'm ready, but I didn't get my water. So hold on. All right, that's better. Much better. All right. Let's see. As you notice, I am wearing my hair down today. I hardly ever wear it down. I usually put it in a bun, but I hear that's not good for your hair. So I think when I wash it, the day that I wash it, I think I'll keep it down to reduce the times that I have to put it down. I mean, that I put it up in a bun. We'll never take Greyhound again if I have my way. Oh, yeah. I don't mind a train ride if it's a like a luxurious train ride. Like you have your own, are they called cabins? You know, with your own bed and your own table. But oh, you're talking about bus ride. So never mind. That doesn't make sense. You were talking about bus ride. I'm talking about Greyhound. I mean, train rides. Greyhound to your dad's wife's funeral. Okay. Mm-mm. And then on top of that, your destination is no place fun. It's not a, you're not going there to have fun either, you know? Well, so this baby blanket that I'm making, I think I'll show it again. Excuse the stitch marker. This is this is how wide it's gonna be, but it's gonna be long, quite long, you know. It's supposed to be 35 inches long. I think. God, it's I think it's like 19 inches across and 35 inches lengthwise. So I got a ways to go. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make blocks of color. So you got I'm already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Each skein looks like it's going to let me do 7 bobble rows. And I think I'm going to do stripes, like blocks, stripe blocks. I've seen, oh, your seatmate was a 12-year-old. Yeah? You must like kids. I mean, it's not that I don't like kids, but I wouldn't want to sit next to a 12-year-old the whole time. So, God bless you. I've seen videos about luxury first class train rides across the country. Apparently, in other country, this also exists on buses. Really, for me, I'll take a flight or drive if I can. Yeah, I would much rather snap my fingers and I'm there. The traveling part is hard on me. I used to like it more, but that was before COVID. Now that I don't eat out as much because of COVID, I cook more than I used to. My body is used to home cooked meals. So when I'm traveling, I have to eat fast food. Oh, it's just not good. It's just not good. I don't like it. I really don't. They sleep half of it got on the bus at night. Oh, oh, okay. So the boy was sleeping. All right. So that's good because I would think a 12-year-old would talk a lot. I know. Speaking of 12-year-olds, the kids are off school today, and I noticed that I don't. Yeah, I don't like McDonald's. You put food in quotation marks. I see. Um, I let Chester off out on the balcony, and he started to bark. I know his barks. I know he when he barks at something in nature, and I know when he barks at humans. It's different barks. And this sounded like he was barking at a human on the other back balcony. So I went to see if my neighbor was smoking a cigarette. I was going to say hi to him. It wasn't my neighbor. And I'm like, well, what are you barking at? And I look up and it's my other neighbor. It's a little girl. She went out to unused her balcony. She must have just moved in not long ago because I've never seen her before. And so I went, no school today. And she looked at me kind of weird. I think maybe she doesn't speak English. I don't know. I have a chuck roast I've seared in the crock pot with carrots, onions, and celery. It must smell like heaven in your house. That sounds good. The potatoes my husband got are the size of ping pong balls, too small for long, slow cooking. Okay, so you didn't put the potatoes in there. Yeah, I know what potatoes you're talking about. What are they called? When I got a pack of them, they were called something. I don't know. Yeah. I wanted to cook, and I was getting ready to send my husband to the store for the ingredients for the soup that I was going to make. Um and I got the list in my head, and then I thought, "Well, now how am I going to cook this if I could hardly walk?" Cuz now I can walk about 90% better. But before I was not able to walk. So I'm like, why am I sending him to the store? I can't cook, you know. Also, I used a slow cooker pot roast seasoning packet, which is not my normal thing. I usually use Worcestershire soy sauce and barbecue sauce. Those packets are handy when you don't really are not in the mood to juggle all that stuff. Okay, so you sear it on the stove first with avocado oil. Yeah. Mhm. That's a good idea. I don't always do that, but I should, right? It's a good it's a good I'm sorry. I just heard some talking. I don't know if it's my hallway or out in the balcony. I don't know. It's so quiet here, but when you do hear noises, it's like you become nosy. What's that noise? Where's that coming from? Get you. Ooh, yeah. I should get one. I probably do have one somewhere. Um, but I could always get a bigger one. That might be a good idea. I went to get a couple of spoons from the store because it seems like I run out of spoons, like just for eating spoons. And I don't know. I don't know why. I mean, when my kids were younger and my youngest was home, the one that is at school right now, he would often throw things away that aren't supposed to be thrown away. I mean, because he's just so preoccupied that he would throw things away. Knives, forks, spoons, Tupperware. And a lot of times I would see it in the trash. I'm like, why'd you throw this away? Oh, I wasn't paying attention, you know. But you lose things like that. And I feel like I don't have as many spoons as I should. So I went to go to the store to get some spoons, and they're kind of expensive. And so I didn't get any. I make tacos with fajita seasoning. Most store bought taco seasonings have too much cumin for me. They do. I might have to go to Dollar Tree to get some items that I need for the house. Uh, lately, Amazon is kind of expensive with things. I mean, ever since I saw a pack of tortillas for $2 a pack, when at the store they're 40 cents, I'm like, forget it. I can't trust Amazon because I know what the tortillas cost. But like when I buy something that I can only get at Amazon or that I only see at Amazon, I'm thinking, okay, maybe it's a good deal. But I don't know. How would I know? Yeah, I have a dollar store by my house that's a really nice one for household items. They have good coffee mugs, and I mean, it's not, yeah, it's a Dollar Tree. Not everything's a dollar. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I take that back. This store is everything's a dollar. Everything is a dollar in that store. So, yeah. I have two stores. One where everything's a dollar, and the other one where it's Dollar General. It's not everything is a dollar. That's whole paycheck for you. I have ADHD. Teens, they mistakenly throw them away. I know. And one day I discovered that I never found this knife. I just, you know, realized he must have thrown it away. This was when he was throwing away a lot of things absent-mindedly. And one day I couldn't find my $70 Pampered Chef knife. Nowhere. $70 for a Pampered Chef knife. And yep, I had to buy another one. Amazon bought out whole paycheck or something. What? Huh. My mom bought a bunch of clearance Oneida silverware or something years ago and gave them to us. Nice. Whole Foods. Oh, so are you giving Whole Foods the nickname of Whole Paycheck because that's what you spend at Foods? People call Whole Foods Whole Paycheck. Really? I I've never shopped the Whole Foods. I've never shopped there, and I never even been in Foods until I had to return a package at Amazon. And then I looked around, and I saw they sell this all this stuff in the regular grocery store. So what makes them different? Really? Yeah, I never go there. But I know this last time that I went to return something. Oh, you don't have one. I have one near me, but I don't go there. I There's a really busy shopping area near my house, not very close, but around. It's not that far, and it's so busy. It has every store imaginable on these 3 or 4, 5, 6 blocks of busy street, and it's just so congested. So Amazon, Whole Foods is one of those stores that's in there. So I don't ever go there. But um, I noticed that when I return something, I went on my Amazon app to schedule to return it. It didn't give me the option to return it at Whole Foods this time. I mean, it gave me the option to return it at Whole Foods far from my house and then Kohl's. So I'm like, what happened to that Whole Foods? Oh, our Whole Foods is not far from our Joe's, which I don't go to a lot either. The only time I went to one was because I was riding in the car with somebody and they needed to go to Trader Joe's. Okay. Owned by Family Dollar, Dollar General. Really? Yeah. I wanted to be one of those shoppers that went to every store that has the cheapest item. I mean, like, you buy milk here at store A because it's cheaper, but my bread, I get it at store B because it's a better deal. And then store C, that's where I get my butter because I get more for my money. You know, I know people who do that, but could you imagine a lot of time and money, not money, but yeah, well, money. You're wasting gas. You're using up gas. I should say. I shouldn't say you're wasting it. You're using gas and time. Time. Don't forget that. Time is money. So that's just depends how you want to spend your Saturday or Sunday or even your afternoon or morning, Monday morning shopping. I'm not into shopping, so that doesn't I, it's not something I would want to do. Funny part, you can't throw a rock without hitting a Dollar General. Yep. I always wonder how much gas people burn up driving to a different store. This is true. Starbucks, I know. Starbucks. Our Starbucks was under construction for the longest time, it seemed. Like only 2 weeks. But it was quite a long time because my son likes Starbucks. That's the only reason I know that it was under construction. But otherwise I usually don't go to Starbucks. The only food I buy at Amazon are herbs not found in my grocery store. 10,000 people, $4 generals. Oh my gosh. 10,000 people. Crystal, you must know most of the people in your town. It must be like Schitt's Creek. You know, everybody knows each other. I know a town like that. There's a local yarn store that I visit, not too often because it's far from me, but everybody knows each other because it's a very small town. The mayor, just walking around. Here in our big suburb, city suburb, we I've never met my mayor. In Chicago, the city, forget it. It's tiny, but no, I am a hermit. Oh, I've been a hermit because I can't put a shoe on, so I've been stuck in my house. I haven't been outside since Wednesday. Last year, we heavily utilized Amazon to get food. Walmart has stripped bare. It was actually interesting. We got high quality meats. Oh, do you? We hadn't enjoyed before, and real butcher's paper. Wow. Do you see lightning? Lightning? What's going on? Do you see light flashing, or is that my imagination? There it is again. I don't know if that's outside. I don't know what's going on. There it is again. Did you see it? It must be just my. Oh, you saw it. What the heck is going on? I don't know. Yeah, my weather. It says severe weather. Um, High winds. But usually, oh God, when there's lightning, I get my local news guy. His name is Tom Skilling. He's quite a celebrity. He's been doing the weather in my city for years, decades. And it's his voice. Lightning has been detected in your area. So I don't hear that. Hello. Hey, J Bug Julie. I'm here, but I'm driving. Okay. Julie's driving, lurking. Hello, Julie. I have very differently my views than my community, to sum it up. Okay, I know exactly what you're talking about, Crystal. Not Crystal, inherited. Now I'm going to get you mixed up. Crystal and inherited mixed up. Who is, you know what it is, inherited with my light bulb? My husband just changed the light bulbs up there. He changed 3 light bulbs up there, and they were supposed to be brighter, but they're not brighter. Inherited is the hermit. Okay. Ooh, muffins are in the oven. You might go to, okay, probably inherited, knowing my husband. He put them on. Um, he probably put them on that way because he has to get this huge ladder from the storage area, and it's huge. It must be like 20 feet because this is a bolted ceiling way up. See, there it goes again. Oh my gosh. Well, inherited, I really, if I had it my way, I would be a hermit. I don't like to go outside at all. I have something called agoraphobia. I don't like to go outside, and I don't like to go to places that I've never been before. I get panic attacks. One time earlier this year, I had to go to a doctor, a new doctor to me, was downtown Chicago, and I was very nervous about it. I didn't know what the building was going to look like. I didn't know what the waiting room was going to look like. Okay, I know what PTSD, but GAD, I'm not familiar with. Or maybe I'm just not thinking about. What is GAD? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can't really, I don't like, I rather stay home. Sometimes I'll need yarn, and I'm like, oh, generalized. Okay. Sometimes I even need yarn, and I'm like, do I really need it? I really don't need it. I can live without it. And for people like us inherited, Amazon is really good because you really don't have to go anywhere. If you just get everything through Amazon, and you know, you're able to stay home, whether it's, work at home or on disability or something else, you really don't have to leave the house. And my husband is the outdoorsy type. He likes to go somewhere, go somewhere. Let's go somewhere. Let's go somewhere. So when you're married to a person like that, when a person like I am, like me, is married to a person like that, it's hard. So you have to find the middle, you know? You have to stay home. Sometimes my husband stays home with me even though he doesn't want to. Like I go somewhere with him sometimes when I don't want to. Auto cucumber. What? I have CPTSD. ST. So get the panic attack. Okay. I think I probably have the C with PTSD. The nightmares and stuff. Auto cucumber. I just figured that out. Sometimes you guys talk to each other, and I'm like, what? I have to go, Sandy, that's not for you. They're talking to each other. It's not all about you. Boy, it is a very slow day here on YouTube, huh? What is going on? I will go with him to Walmart, or if he goes to the liquor store when our kids are in school, sometimes I go with. Yeah. Uh, it's okay. My I have a, I think My son is that way a little bit. He's off today, but I think he's that way too. Because sometimes I see him needing to go to the store, but not going because I think he's a little bit like his mama. I love to look at all the wines. They import wine from all over, and it's kind of interesting. Yeah, wines are yeah, but I yeah, I look at all the inventory, and you know what I do? I try to add up how much is everything worth if you had to like price all that. I went into a store and I'm like, man, they have like over $1 million of inventory here. Hmm. You know what? Divert Crystal and Inherited. Good thing we have yarn, right? Because that has helped me a lot with my issues with that same thing. Oh God, 400 bucks. Having to mask up and worrying about Rona has made going into stores. Okay. See, inherited from me, it's the same thing. I've always been afraid of germs anyway. So nothing has changed. If anything, it got a little better because now people were using hand sanitizer and wearing masks. So I felt a little safer. But usually, no, before Corona, I was like, oh my gosh, there's germs. So there was no wipes. When you got your cart, there was no wipes before. Now there's wipes. So it's easy for people like me. There's wipes now, and there's hand sanitizing stands, and everybody is supposed to be wearing a mask, but, and the 6 feet thing. Yeah. Well, not all of them respect it, but at least it's they're more people are staying away from me. Nobody's getting too close to me. Yes, inherited. You got to sing that song. Um, yeah, I feel a little safer than I used to feel because I was so paranoid of germs always for years, and now it's just a little bit easier. But I mean, it's still the same. I'm still like, oh, I feel my hands are dirty. I could feel the germs on them. I literally can feel the germs on them. I yelled at one dude, "You are touching me, get back. I could be sick." You fill in the blank. Oh my gosh. You want to get the booster and have your kids vaccinated. Okay, yeah. One time though, I went to the pharmacy, and those little dots on the floor. This this one woman was right butt up against me. And every time we moved up, "Hi, Jeanette." Every time we moved up, I made a point of like, you know, stomping on the circle. Like, can you get the hint? Um, and she didn't seem to get the hint. Now that was one. It's another time I went to a pharmacy, different pharmacy. The lady left the circle in front of me, and I didn't pay attention to to step on it. I'm like, I left the whole area. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. It was time for me to move up, and everybody behind me as well move up. I'm like, I'm not paying attention. I'm sorry. Angie Prescott is here. Hello, Angie. I am loud enough to hear at times. You know what, Crystal? I I like the masks because sometimes I don't use pretty language in the stores, especially when I can't find what I'm looking for. That really irritates me. Like, I don't look for special items. Sometimes I just want to find some mayonnaise. And Like the whole shelf will be empty. Empty. The spot where mayonnaise should go. It's nothing. Nothing is there. Lately we've been having trouble with tortillas, and it's always something out of inventory because people, there's an employee shortage, and then this thing with the shipping uh ships, the shipping ships, with it's stuck in the river, in the water. It's stuck on they're stuck on the water. Let's see. I try I try to be careful. There are a lot of crazies out there, and some of them are armed. Oh, yeah, I know. Here's the thing. People are going to be people. You have to look out for yourself. Yes, humans. It's what I say, Jeanette. Because there's humans everywhere. There's humans everywhere. Oh, you thought about trying to make because there was a shortage, or just because? Costco has huge packages of wheat tortillas. As Joe would say from Zana and Joe, I'm full with the wheat tortillas. No, thank you. No. I have a very picky taste when it comes to tortillas because my grandma used to make them homemade. Um, the flour ones, but then the corn, we only got a specific brand. And so I tend to just do that. It's too peoply, right? Inherited too peoply out there. I saw somebody wearing a shirt that said that. Oh, you made ketchup, barbecue, mayonnaise before. Hey, I mean, the other day I made those carrots that you get in the Mexican restaurants, those hot carrots. I forgot the cauliflower though, but next time I'll get cauliflower and I'll make them. I use jalapenos and garlic and onion and vinegar. You don't like you hate corn. Oh my gosh. Said he was going to buy tortillas and I was like the wheat ones, right? Okay, so you like wheat. And those are better for you, inherited, you know. So good for you. So you're pretty good with you don't eat Fritos because is that because you said passionately. I'm thinking you don't like anything made with corn because I like Fritos. I have an intense disgust for corn everything. I used to like corn on the cob. Wow, that's amazing. You you have an intense disgust for corn everything. Wow. Yeah, corn is a big Illinois moneymaker. We do have really good corn here. Our corn on the cob is amazing. Oh my gosh. You don't eat Doritos, tortilla chips, cornbread. Good for you because I love Doritos and Fritos. Oh my gosh. What do you mean forget it? Popcorn. Forget it like you love pop. No, what am I thinking? You hate popcorn because it's corn. Sandy, come on. Wow. Oh my gosh. Brussels sprouts, but no corn chips. You hate the smell of popcorn. Oh, you must hate going to the movies then. What do you do at the movie? You don't go to the movies, obviously. Oh my gosh. Oh, Jeanette, I'm working on I saw your video for the cross stitch, and I was gonna put I can't join you because I have a commission. Well, I'm not gonna make any money, but I have a job to do. I'm making a baby blanket. This is mauve from Hobby Lobby, soft and sleek, yarn be soft and sleek yarn, and it's the Bobble Stitch, and it's got to be really long. Baby's due in 3 weeks, so I've got a job to do. I just started this on Saturday. I didn't realize, my husband just told me, Jacqueline went on maternity leave. And I'm like, oh, I should have been working on a blanket for her baby. So I've got work to do. Ah, okay. Visited my dad in rural Illinois. It was cornfields as far as, yeah, we have a lot of cornfields. The people in my house bust open a bag. Oh my gosh. You know what? They tell you to smell this? Oh my gosh. Okay. I have the same thing with strawberry flavored candy and strawberry flavored anything. Strawberry pop, strawberry uh, gum, strawberry lollipop, strawberry anything. All that those red Swedish fish. I cannot stand the smell of strawberry, and my family knows better than to even mess with me. I hate it so much. The smell of it makes me angry. I don't know what happened because I used to be obsessed with strawberry shortcake as a little girl. I love strawberry shortcake. I wore everything strawberry shortcake, the little thing, the necklace and the barrettes and everything smelled like strawberries. And I don't know what happened overnight. Something happened and the smell of it makes me so angry, like furious. And so 2 years without going. Um, yeah, yeah, fake almonds and yeah. See, this strawberries, it's fake. It's not the real. Because I love strawberries, a real strawberry made from God. Yeah, I love those, but not artificial strawberry. I can't stand that smell, and it's just it's awful. I was at the park with Chester, my dog, and the lady must have put strawberry flavor. They make strawberry scented hand sanitizer. Oh my gosh. I remember one time I was picking up my boys from high school, and every time they would get in my car, I would smell strawberries. I'm like, who that ate candy? We didn't need candy. We didn't need candy. We didn't need candy. Come to realize their hand sanitizer, because they did use hand sanitizer back then. My boys, even back then, because Mama is crazy with their hand sanitizer, so they know their hand sanitizer was strawberry scented. And I was like, stick your hands out the window. Don't you ever put that. Carry your own hand sanitizer. Oh my gosh. Off subject, but kind of not lemon Starbucks, lemon starburst smell and tastes like lemon pine salt. Oh my gosh. Oh, I then you can't eat that then. Yeah, lotions, body sprays. Yeah, a lot of people like that artificial stuff. The candles. Oh my gosh, the candles. And that's the thing about Joann's. I don't know what they sell a lot of. I don't know if it's the candles or the soaps that they sell. But every time I go into Joann's, it's like a punch in the face with the smells. What am I smelling at Joanne that it smells that strong? Mm-hmm. Yeah, zero sugar. Yeah, talking about artificial. I, you know, it's cloves that I'm smelling. Well, inherited, you and I have a lot in common. There are many things I don't like the smell of, and I don't like the taste of, and I don't like even the subject of the combs. Is it the pine combs? Because it smells a little, I couldn't put my finger on it. Or is it a combination of the pine cones and the lotions and soaps that they sell. But every time, right when I open the door, when doors open for me, whew, it's very strong. Um, at least now we can wear a mask. We look at me. I say we can wear a mask. I also really hate the smell of patchouli. Yeah, that's not a pleasant smell. Patchouli, no, not a pleasant smell. Um, but yeah, bad memories. Scent, scent is the closest scent. Your sense of smell is the closest scent to memory. You know, good or bad memories. I remember smelling the smell of perfume. I put on this perfume, and I just had this feeling like a good memory, and I couldn't put my finger on what happened. Sometimes you don't even remember the memory, but your brain knows it's a pleasant thing. I like perfume, but when I have gone in a department store, I start to flip out in the fragrance section. Like, yeah, it's just too strong in that section. It's just so crazy strong. My hubby will not go in Bath and Body Works. Gosh, I can hardly go. There's one in the mall. Um, well, when I used to go to the mall, so you pass this Bath and Body Works, and I would like go away because I couldn't even pass the Bath and Body Works. Because in the mall all the doors are open. You know, and I just couldn't even pass it. It was too way too strong. It's just yeah. But anyway, this woman in the park, she used hand sanitizer, and it was strawberry scented. And oh my gosh, and we were outside, but I could still smell it so strongly. It was too much. Yeah, the laundry detergent aisles, the cleaning supply aisles, yes. It does smell, and I have I like that we have the mask for those purposes. Okay, give me a second here. Oh, look at me. Look at me. I don't even know what I'm doing. Okay, this last stitch. Okay. I think I'm gonna go in here. Oh, you know how when this last stitch is not a stitch, but it's a chain 3, but you have to treat it like a double crochet when you go in it, but it's kind of stubborn. Okay, gotcha. I gotcha. Okay, I'm sorry. I like the coffee aisle. Yeah. Yeah. Thank goodness it has no scent, Estella. Although I think Crystal from Bagel Day likes to smell yarn. So I crocheted laundry drying lines. Wait, thank goodness. So I crocheted laundry drying lines. Did you ever see the scented kitchen cotton yarn? No. No. It was gross. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, why? Did you not have access to the regular lines? But I mean, maybe you did, but that was just a good idea. I crocheted a lanyard, like a necklace. Um, Here, I have it. I'll show you what I did. When Chester was a really small puppy, and we would take a can of pop and put pennies in it and shake it. Oh, I scared him. And shake it when he did something. So I had these cans all over my house, but I made a necklace, but I made it too big. I made it way too long. So when I wore it, I like it hung down, by my knees. But that's what I did with this one. And that's the only surviving can of pennies that I have, because he doesn't need it as much, you know. But when I see him doing something, I take out that can. And this way, having it around my neck made it like I didn't know, I never misplaced it. Oh, it disintegrated. Okay. Hi, LaShara. How are you? What's up? What's up today? Happy Monday. Okay. Now, I have, um, I have, I have 7 baubles. I have 7 rows of baubles. Okay. This is one skein of yarn, and this is how much yarn I have left. I'm not sure if I should start another bobble row or not. What do you think? One more bobble row? Or do I need more yarn? What do you think? He was talking 90 pounds of Brady Labrador. Wait. Oh, because he heard the can. Oh, is that why? Yeah, bobbles are yarn eater. I'm surprised I got this many rows with one skein of yarn. Thanks, LaShara. I like the color. This is one of my favorite colors of this yarn. And I'm not a pinky girl. I'm not into pink, but I do love, this is kind of a muted pink, you know. Um, so obviously the baby's gonna be a girl, and I wanted to do an accent color. So I wanted to do a color block. So 7 rows of pink, and then like maybe 3 rows of the other color, and then 7 more rows. I'm still trying to decide. I don't have another skein of yarn though, because it was not on sale last week. And I just remembered that I need to crochet this blanket, right? So I'm like, oh my gosh, Gwenny's career is here. Hello. And I was thinking, okay, I gotta get the yarn, but I started it on Saturday. The yarn I got was from Hobby Lobby. Last week, Hobby Lobby's yarn was not on sale. So I only got one skein. I sent my husband for the yarn because, again, I couldn't put my shoe on because I had foot surgery. So I sent my husband. I went on the website and I took a screenshot of what I wanted. And he knows where the yarn aisle is. He knows that much. So he got the yarn I needed, and he's like, just one? I go, yes, because it's not on sale. He goes, how about your coupon? I go, how many times have I told you they got rid of their effing coupon? They really got rid of their coupon. I'm just so Cloudy Nook Crochet is here. Hi, how are you? Yeah, so we're talking about Hobby Lobby. They got rid of their coupon, so I can only get one skein. So this week I can get the rest of my yarn because I refuse to pay full price for yarn. I just no. After so long of paying either 40% or 30% for yarn, and then it's enough that I got one thing for 100%. I paid full price, but I only got one. That was just to get started on Saturday, And, I didn't work exclusively on this. I also worked on my Lizzie blanket that I'm doing. I'm 1 week behind, but only because I don't want to catch up. No inherited. Have you not heard? Um, Hobby Lobby did away with their coupon. No coupons anymore. No, nothing. No replacements. Like they took away the coupon. Are they going to give us something in return? You know. Anyway, yeah, I'm 1 week behind with the Lizzie blanket because I'm afraid to catch up. Because if I catch up and then have to wait, I think I'm going to go nuts. I didn't start it right away. Yeah, I don't want to be caught up and then having to wait on the next video to come out. This way, I always have something to work on as far as the Lizzie blanket is concerned. Hey VJ, how you doing? Is it today that you go live or on Tuesdays? Tuesdays, or is it that? Yeah, VJ goes live on Tuesday or no? Do you have a specific day you go live? I'm thinking of somebody else. What on earth? Yes, I know. No more coupon. You must not have gone to Hobby Lobby a lot. Unfortunately, I'm saying unfortunately, I live in walking distance to Hobby Lobby, and I was always there. I would go there every single day, sometimes twice a day. And they knew me when I came in. Here she comes again. I wonder what you're gonna get. Sarcastically, they would be like, well, what do you think she's gonna get? Oh, you have Whip It Wednesday. Okay. Yeah. Uh thank you, Cloudy Nook Crochet. You just subscribed. Did my phone tell me? No. You must be not very sometimes my phone tells me and not all the time it tells me somebody subscribed. Did you do the new iPhone users? Did you do the update for your Apple, your phone? If so, how do you like it? Because I did the update and I'm finding changes that I don't like. Okay. For instance, when there's a YouTube, okay, see, can you see? No, okay. Right now, I'm getting Jeanette's, uh, she just put out a video. There used to be, you scrolled up a little bit and you could see a preview. You could see the thumbnail of the video. Now you can't. You either have the choice to open it or clear it. Yeah, open it, mute it, or clear it. But you can't see a preview of it. Granny D. Oh, yeah. Okay. But some other things are cool. You know, not a, so I don't know. You just got rid of the main reason I shop. Okay. Yeah. But I was on FaceTime today and I went to flip the screen and the button wasn't there. I'm like, how do you flip the screen? So I'm like, oh, what's this for? What's that? There was several little icons you could touch, and I was messing with those, and I thought, okay, that's kind of cool. But when I get a text, it comes in kind of funny. Yeah, I don't. So I don't know. Oh, it's my. Hmm. Oh, see, I picked up my phone and then I almost went into I almost got sucked into did you see me? I almost got sucked into my phone because I picked it up for some reason. That's what happens. I pick up my phone for something and I end up on Facebook and then I move over to TikTok and then sometimes Instagram, but not always. But I like to go on maps. I'm obsessed with the maps and I like to see what areas, like a friend of mine, she went to a wedding in a different town. So I'm like, let me see what it looks like in that town. So I went to that town in my maps and I was there for a long time. Oh my gosh. I wasn't contacted. No, that's the thing too, Granny D. They didn't put the icon. What? Okay. Hold on just a second. Just a second. My son needs. Sorry. We have our emergency. Okay. I don't know which one. That? No. Not this? Okay. I knew it was one of them. Okay, sorry. Okay, that's the other thing. They didn't put that little circle. And, before I knew it, there had been an update available for a long time. So, yeah, they don't do that anymore. Hannah's there? Okay, you just got back from Michael's. Do you know what, Granny T? I went to Michael's last week. Last week, they still didn't have the anniversary cakes. Nothing. They had not one anniversary cake. And Nisi is here. Hello, Nisi. So I don't know what's up with my Michaels. The the the, the Ogos that they did have were ugly. So I was so looking forward to the big donuts that they were gonna have. Yeah, this is not enough yarn. You know, and took one look at that big donut color. Ugh, VJ, my foot, it's getting better. Thank you for asking. Um, what? Oh, yeah, but no, I don't think you can order those online. Or I could be wrong. But last time I checked, you couldn't order the regular Karen cakes online. You had to only get them at Michael's. So I just assume you can't get any cakes, any Karen cakes online. Um, but yeah, but VJ, my foot it's getting better, and I haven't left the house since Wednesday when I got home, so I haven't seen the light of day. Well, yeah, I have my balcony, so I can go out, but yeah, I haven't gone anywhere. But it's a lot better. I'm not having to limp anymore, so that's good. I had a, I had two 40% off coupons and did two transactions so I could use both. Oh, sorry, my light is flickering. Granny D, you said coupon and I have to make sure I didn't, or my husband didn't throw away. Someone gave me a coupon for my grocery store for $6 off of my entire purchase. This is an emergency. I got to make sure it's still. Oh, here it is. Whew, thank you. Oh my gosh. There it is. I put it, I did put it in a safe place. This, $6. $6 off your purchase. Oh my gosh. I'm like, this is gold. $6 off my groceries. Wonderful. So when you said coupon, I'm like, that's why I didn't finish reading everything. Okay, so you got knitting needles. Nothing good there. Thank you, VJ. Yeah, the Michaels is just like it was a big disappointment to me. my Michael strip. I was not impressed with it, you know. And now I can't even go any further with this yarn because I ran out of yarn. I mean, I can't go further with this blanket because I ran out of yarn. My husband is going to get me the rest of my yarn from Hobby Lobby because I don't know about going out yet. My doctor's office called to say the pelvic ultrasound just showed benign fibroids. So yay, you don't have to do anything. Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad for you, Granny D. Okay, Sandy, where on my cork board world map do I need to put a push pin for you? Chicago. Chicago. I should do that, Granny Square. That's a great idea. I like that idea. You just gave me an idea. Oh my gosh. Hobby Lobby, here I come. Yeah, and you could put who lives where. You can put, because you know what I have? I have everybody's location on my phone, like the weather. I have their weather, but then it doesn't say who lives there. Like I remember where Ursula lives, but I'm like, who lives here? Who lives there? Who lives in there? Why do I have this person? Why do I have, who? But that's a good idea. I like that idea. I really like that idea. Sorry, I don't know. Did you see that troll? Because, yeah, I do have a cork board. I do have a cork board. I could get a map, but is it big enough? It's not big enough. Uh, Cloudy Nook, I live in Chicago. I like that idea. I'm going on talk amongst yourselves. I'm still here in front of the camera, but I have to put this person, I have to block them from my, he keeps coming in. This person keeps coming in and just putting stupid things in there. Okay. Blocked users. Okay, let me add this person to the blocked users. I already have one in that area, but when I get the USA map, I am going to have separate push pins for it. Oh, North Carolina map. Okay. Okay, let me see this person's name. All right, I'm gonna. How do I? I'm still confused with how to do this. Okay. Okay. I thought I hit that person. I thought I did. No, I don't want to hide that person. Sorry. Really, David? You've only been to the airport in Chicago. I wonder which one. You probably don't know which one. Or maybe do we have O'Hare and we have Midway. So we have the giant airport and then the small airport. But the small airport is still a busy, busy, busy airport. Really busy. VJ's making coffee. All right. And I have to really, oh my gosh. 5 away from 400, Cloudy, no crochet. Okay, let me see. Let me go and check you out. Cloudy, no crochet. Can someone drop her link? Okay. Okay, let's see. I'm sorry. Can someone drop her link? I'm okay. You went to O'Hare. You went to the big one. Our O'Hare airport is pretty big. Yeah, it's I don't fly out of O'Hare usually because O'Hare is it's very far from my house. It's like maybe an hour at least from my house. I know you're so close, David, to 2K. And Jeanette, I don't know if Jeanette is here. I see Jeanette is very close to 10K. Thank you, VJ. What is, oh, I'm sorry, Cloudy Nook. My name is Sandy. I'm Sandy, like the beach. You know, when you go to the beach, you get all sandy. When you open up those blankets, they're all sandy. That's my name. That is great. Anybody else need their link dropped? Um, if you do, put CC and a moderator can drop your link. Um, I always forget to say that. That's very helpful. You know, that's how I got a lot of my subscribers was other YouTube content creators allowed me to put my link or to have my link be put in their in their chat. So Jeanette, what are you going to do? Do you have any plans? Maybe you've said it already. I'm in and out of your lives a lot. I usually run it on Sunday mornings, and your voice, we can hear your voice throughout the house, but I'm not always listening to every word. So I don't know if you did mention what are you going to do for your 10K? Oh no, VJ, they did. They did. We were going to get together, VJ. We had planned it. Um, it just didn't work out. Joe was extremely tired. Oh my gosh. And I guess they didn't really, you know, map out how big Chicago is, you know, because we were going to meet at a particular place, but there are many locations for this place. And if we would have known in advance, I would have met them right there. However, like I was telling Joe when he was here earlier, I didn't even think, gee, I can't really put on any shoes. How in the world am I going to meet them? You know, how am I going to, did I think I was going to use a wheelchair? So by the time I got to the day, I was, because that surgery was not planned. By the time the day came, I wasn't worried about it. I just felt like it's, I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it until I hear from them. I don't know what I'm going to do. You know, maybe did I think I was going to borrow my landlord's, if he had a wheelchair? I don't know. He had a scooter, so maybe he had a wheelchair too. I don't know. I wasn't worried about it. I just felt it's all going to work out. And you know what? It did, because it worked out that Joe was, he was just, he was too far to come up this way. And we were, you know, it wasn't a good time of day to head down to where he was. I'm sorry, up. He was up north. I'm a little south. I'm on the south side of Chicago. He was up on the north side of Chicago. You know, it's not like we could have up and left. And anyway, the foot thing. So it didn't work out. But you know what? We are gonna in a couple of weeks we're going to Pennsylvania to visit my son. And on the way, every time we go to Pennsylvania, we pass through their town. So I just might plan it to pass through and visit for an hour or so. Who was in Chicago? Sunita, Joe and Dana were in Chicago. Yes, I would. I will be doing a giveaway, but I do not show. Yeah, but I do have a giveaway started today. Oh, I saw that, Jeanette. I saw your notification just a couple of minutes ago. Yeah. So yeah, Dana and Joe were in Chicago, and but they did get to. I think they got to eat some good food. I'm pretty sure they did. I hope they did. Um, but a lot of these places do not have dine in. So if they did eat what I think they're eating, and I don't know if they got it with all kinds of sauce. It's a fried chicken place. Yes, Jeanette and I are neighbors, and Jeanette and I are going to get together soon, right, Jeanette? But anyway, they wanted to get some chicken, and sometimes when people get this particular chicken, they put a lot of sauces on them, and to eat that in your car, not a very good idea. So I don't know if they got the chicken and how they ate their chicken with sauce or without sauce. I particularly don't like mine with sauce. But no, it's called Harold's chicken. It's a most of them are to go anyway in the first place. There's a few of them that have dine in options. Um, and this particular one had a dine in option, but at this time, COVID, they weren't gonna, they weren't open for dine in. Yeah, Jeanette, I kind of mentioned it to them that you're. I said Jeanette is here too, and they thought I was saying Jeanette was in the chat. I think that's so. But here's my question: do they know you're in Chicago? Um, because when I said, don't forget, Jeanette is here too, they were talking about coming to Chicago. I said, don't forget, Jeanette's here too. And they're like, oh, Jeanette, hey, Jeanette's in the house. I'm like, no, that's not what but I never got around to typing again. That's not what I meant. I meant Jeanette is here in Chicago. What? What are you barking at? Yeah, Chester is barking at my foot. I have my foot up, and my bandage came loose. Come on. And he's barking at the bandage. Any little thing he barks at. You know what? Where's my little clicker? Here. Okay. Yeah, I have to go. I have to go. I got distracted today. I wanted to email you again, and I got distracted. I started watching YouTube videos, but I wanted to go and email you again. Um, and I think when I emailed you, I can't remember when I emailed you. Did I already have my surgery, or was I just like, because before I had my surgery, I was thinking that I might have the surgery. It wasn't planned with my doctor. but I kind of, but what day of the week? I don't know. Did I email you? Oh, goodness gracious. I don't know how what I'm looking for. I don't know what I'm looking for. What am I doing? What am I doing? How do oh, there you go. Yeah. Okay. So the last we spoke was the 7th. So yeah, I had already had my surgery. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'm still like gonna recover with that. Yeah, Dana knows I'm in Chicago. I think she does. Okay. Yeah, because they were talking about meeting me and then Christy from Christy's Creations. Well, Christy and I live in the same, like, kind of 5 minutes from each other, even though we've never met. But she lives very close to me, and they were thinking they're going to be up here, but they didn't realize Chicago's a big city, so it didn't work out. It's coming down. Yeah. Where are you, Sunita and BJ? Because it just started raining here too. Jeanette, is it raining by you? Priscilla's here. Oh my gosh. P. All right, you're doing schoolwork with the boys. All right. Where are you, Sunita and VJ, that it's raining? Because I'm in Chicago and it just started raining. And yeah, so Jeanette, is it raining by you? I asked Jeanette, even though she's in Chicago too, because, Chicago's weather is kind of crazy. It could be okay. Sunita, did I know you were in Joliet? Did I know that? You're right next door to me. You're not too far from me. Sunita? Oh my gosh. Did I know that? Shoot. Sunita, I'm in Oak Forest. It was raining so hard earlier. It sounded like hail. Yeah, it sounded it sounds like hail. But then I have two skylights up there, so you can't really judge when the rain goes on the skylight. It sounds like hail. And you're in St. Louis. Okay. And Jeanette says it's lightly raining. Yeah. Now it's not so much. It kind of like dwindled down. What a I don't it was a warm day for the kids to have off of school, but and at least it wasn't like this all day for them. You know, one of the last warm days off they'll have of school. On my notes for the world map, I made time references of specific pins versus my time. That's a good idea. I like that. Okay, Granny Square. How large is your map? How big? How big is it? Because if I do get a big one, then I can't get a cork board. I would have to get one that just you tape it to the wall. And you know, uh, speaking of tape on the wall, I'm about to be a homeowner. I'm buying this sucker. My building is a condo building, but the condos were not for sale. They were only for rent when I moved in. And we liked them and we kind of needed a place to stay for a few months. So we rented this place out That was 6 years ago. And now they're up for sale. So we're going to buy this sucker. So now I could put tape anywhere I want to. Yes, tomorrow, Wednesday, is an office day. So I hope it doesn't pour again. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Let's see what it says, Sanita. I did not know you were in Joliet. Or did I? And I just forgot. I found it at Walmart on clearance for $2.50, 23, 23, and okay. This one is, I think it's 29. So it's about this big. Oh, so that's a good size by 17. It's a good size. I, my measuring thing is somewhere. Oh my gosh. So tomorrow, it's not going to rain. Yeah. Sanita, we're good. I think we're good. Well, I'm good here in Oak Forest. Mama G is here. Hello. Let's see. That would make them good nepes. Kelly is doing a pajama party tomorrow night, so you can stay up with us. Is Kelly's doing a pajama party? Really? Huh. I mean, because sometimes she does a pajama party and she doesn't plan it. A couple times I've seen her live, like still at midnight her time. But I know that she had to go to work the next day. Is she off on Wednesday? I wonder. Okay, so most are in USA and Canada. Granny Square. Let me think. I know Ursula's in South Africa. Oh, I know. And then I have, has anyone heard from, I know her name, but I'm on camera, so I can't think of her name, of course. She's a Dutch lady. Whisper Barb. Have you heard from her? Anyone? Anyone know what's going on with Barb? I haven't seen or heard from her. Kelly and Nana Michelle are both on this week and planning parties. Cool. No, you haven't. I hope she's okay. So yeah, Barb and Ursula, and I think must be somebody else, but I'm not sure. Okay. That's nice, Granny D. Yeah. Shoot. I wonder. Yeah, we were talking about where everybody is, and then I remembered about her. I wonder if she's okay. I don't know if I even have her email address. I'm sure I do. I like the way your phone will tell you if you have somebody's email address by typing in their first name. No, no, I guess I don't have it. Oh, Dusty Cat. You know what? Somebody mentioned Barb last week too. Oh, she had surgery on her hand. So if she had surgery on her hand, she can't really chat, you know? Julie's under the weather. Okay. Um, and you? What are you doing? What are you doing? You look like you want to get into some trouble. Huh? Do you want to get into some trouble? Is that what you want to do right now? Let me see. Yeah, okay, so if it's hand surgery, so then we know why we haven't seen her. Excuse me. I've already had 2 cups of coffee, but I think my yawning is blamed. I'm going to blame my yawning on the rain right now. You know, the sound of rain on the window, it makes you sleepy for some reason. And, you know, people know this because there's even apps for it that that allow you to listen to the sound of rain to go to sleep. You know what I like to listen to is the sound of sound baths. Do you know what a sound bath is? A sound bath is like these bowls made of, I don't know if they're made of glass, frosted glass bowls filled with water. And the person, has like a little bong and he bangs on them and then rubs the rim of them and it makes a sound. Um, yeah, I like that song. Blame it on the rain. We went to view my aunt who passed Saturday morning from COVID. I'm sorry to hear that, Granny D. Oh, you went to view. Mm-mm. What? How old was she, Granny? That's sad. Ugh, not good at all. Yeah, Nisi, I rather not nap. I have like energy, like physical energy, but like right here, it's kind of sleepy. Yeah, that's young. 76. That's pretty young. My mom is gonna be 70 this year, and I I remember the church where I went to years ago would always celebrate its anniversary, and I remember the church's anniversary. The church was as old as my mom was. So my husband, he goes to me, you know, and he said the name of the church, and they're like, they're having their, he's like, they're having their 70th anniversary. I'm like, oh yeah, 70th anniversary. Like my mom, 70. I remember their 60th like it was yesterday. And even their 50th, their 50th was right after September 11th. And so it was really a lot of people showed up because after, the towers, what happened with the towers, a lot of people started coming back to church for a few weeks, and so they always try to get a record number of people to come to their church because that's how they were. That's how the church was. It was a numbers thing. Everybody was a number with them. I mean, it's like we were subs to them. They saw us as a number. But anyway, they did get a lot of people. They got like for the first time they got like 600 people show up, and this building, the audience, the pews, if you filled up every seat in the pews, that's if that's 300, seats. So, and now then we also had the basement, and we also had the children's wing, and so then we had the balcony, then we had the choir. So at all those people, they had 600 people show up. So that was a big deal for them. Oh yeah. Is Nana Michelle here? Hi, Nana Michelle. Sorry, I got lost. I got lost in the chat. Nana Michelle, I'm sorry. Nana Michelle, I'm just working on a baby blanket. I had to stop because I ran out of yarn, and my husband, I sent him on a yarn run because I still can't leave the house because I haven't put a shoe on. So I had to undo a huge spot at the very beginning of a mile a minute where I missed the shell. Oh my gosh. Did you go farther than that? Did you have to? Okay, so you had to undo a huge spot at the beginning, but did you go far enough to where like you had to undo a whole bunch? I'm checking on my dog. He looks like he wants to get into trouble. Really, you do. I don't know why. Just be content that you're a good boy now. He gets bored and he wants to get into trouble. I am spinning silk and wool for felting. Oh my gosh, that sounds like fun. I've only seen that in person once. And what I remember is it looks like a bike wheel that you pedal. I could be wrong. Do you pedal it? Am I remembering correctly? When you spin, I'm remembering a wooden wheel with pedals. I don't know. I could be mistaken. Okay, Granny D. Visit with your daughter. Thanks for coming in, Granny D. Spinning wheel has a treadle. Treadle? But I did then redo backwards and taught myself a new trick. Oh, okay, good. See? Hey, Sheila. Thanks, Sheila, for the thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Let me see. Okay. I had to give my own self a thumbs up. You know? Don't forget to do that. Give your own self a thumbs up. Oh, now it's really coming down. I'm surprised that my internet, it's not saying anything about my connection, or I don't know. Usually StreamYard tells me if I have a bad connection, but I'm not on StreamYard right now. I'm on just YouTube. OMG, am I on this thing? I didn't realize I've been on here for 2 hours. Well, we started out a little funky today. I had like 3 people on for the longest time, but now we got 15 or 16. So that's a good number. I like that number. You know, it's gonna keep going up as the months goes by. Uh, but as far as subscribers, I'm hoping to get. I'm working on that 1K, and I'm parked in the 880s. Been parked there for a long time, and I was even parked in the 870s for a long time. but like it seems to go up 2 and down 3 and up 1 and down 2 and up 4 and down 2 and up and down. And I don't even check every day. Oh, and you. Hey, Sandrine. I saw your names together. How you doing? Wait, what did I say that I have a problem with? I forgot already. I forgot what I was talking about. Sandrine, what is up with you? I haven't talked to you in a long time. Oh, that I've been on here for 2 hours. I don't. I just didn't realize, and actually told my son um, that I would do something after my YouTube thing, but then I realized I can't do that because I can't go out. And even if I could go out, it's raining cats and dogs here now. So not very good driving weather. Oh, mosaic. You're still with the mosaic. I haven't even attempted that yet. I still I'm thinking about it. Wait till you hit 6. BJ, oh my gosh. One time Joe and Dana kept me on. They challenged me to stay on live until they went on live. That was a long time ago. And that was like, can I do it? Can I? It ended up being over 5 hours. But I don't think I'll be on here 6 hours. I mean, who knows, right? Um, I'm sure that day you went on for 6 hours, I'm sure you didn't plan for 6 hours. It just happens, right? Oh, am I saying your name right, Isella? I have to remind myself to get up and move around though. Hmm. You know what I have to remind myself if my watch will sometimes tell me to stand up. For anyone who has an iWatch, an Apple Watch, you know what I'm talking about. It tells you to stand up once in a while. Yeah, and I think I was only going to be on here for an hour, but I see that the YouTube streets are quiet, and so I don't know what's going on. But I do know Granny D is for sure going live at 4 o'clock my time. So I don't know. Maybe I'll stay on until until she goes on. I don't know. What do you think? Yeah, because usually, uh, it's weirdly quiet in the. Yeah, and usually, I don't know. My husband is not home at this time. Okay, let's see. I'm sorry. What did I miss? Oh my gosh, Cloudy Nook data entry. I used to do that. I used I used to do data entry and customer service at the same time. So it was, you know, nerve wracking. Yeah, and do a hook rate. If we're gonna stay until Granny D goes on, let me get a refill on my water, cause you know how I am about room temperature water. I don't like it. Let me just, sorry for the shakiness. Hold on. Let me talk amongst yourself and I will be right back. Let me do a couple of things. Chester, how's Chester doing? How's Chester doing? What is Chester doing? What's that noise, Chester? What's that noise? Is that thunder? Thunder. What? You don't need anything from me. No, you don't. It's okay. Why? But it's raining out.
What?
Yeah, you don't really drive that car every day. You don't want to drive that train.
I drive it every day?
No,
Oh, you're
for,
talking about.
for that car that you don't drive every day, you don't want to drive
We're
it.
gonna wait for that.
Okay. Sounds good. Oh, why did I turn that light off? Okay, sorry. Sorry about that. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I feel like when I used to teach school, I used to sometimes have to go to the ladies' room, and I didn't have anybody to come. I didn't have an aide. I didn't have anybody to come watch the kids. So sometimes I would dash to the bathroom really fast and then wash my hands and then come back, and I'd be like, what am I going to catch them doing? Because sometimes, when you teacher's gone, kids mess around. Oh, Tank. I love to crochet. Your name is Tank. I love to crochet. Tank, you're a woman. Is your name? I like that name. Is that a nickname? I want to know more. Oh, but she's probably gone already. Talking about cooking. Um, yeah. So I don't want to. I don't want to get that wet. Okay. Um. So now I'm here without any yarn to crochet with. I wonder if I can work on my Lizzie blanket. We'll shortly be making spaghetti and frozen meatballs. Well, that's good, even if they're frozen. They make good frozen meatballs. Tank was the name of her dog. Her name is Susan. Oh, I believe. But people call her Tank. Okay. Oh, Sanita. Silly. I know. I know. I don't have enough yarn. I know that's crazy. I need a particular yarn. I know. It's I was saying this last time I went live. I'm like, I need to start making a baby blanket, but I don't have any yarn. On Thursday, I was saying that. Yeah. And I didn't get enough yarn on at Hobby Lobby because it wasn't on sale. Now it is. So now I'll get the rest of my yarn need. Okay, your name is Susan. My nickname is Tank in honor of my therapy dog. See, I knew there was a story. I knew there had to be a story behind that. Okay, so that's good. Now I know I'll call you Tank. Uh huh. Yeah, no, that's Anita. No, I'm not going to start another whip, even as fun as that is, because I need to work on this every single day. I have 3 weeks before this baby is born. And I, as little as a baby blanket is when you're crocheting it, it's huge. A baby blanket is huge. Let me get my Lizzie stuff and work on that. Hi, Chester. I'm not even sure. Did I finish up the Lizzie? Did I finish up the Lizzie so that I don't even have any? Oh yeah, I finished it up. So here it is for those of you who haven't seen my Lizzie blanket from the Lizzie Crochet Along. The woman named Anya is hers is twice as wide and twice as tall. So she repeats each sequence. She does. I'm sorry. She does 5 new rows a week, and she repeats each of the 5 rows 6 times. I only repeat three times, and I did half the stitches, half the chains to start with. Okay, Grandpa's getting tired. Tack we need and love support is for Helen Crochet. Who would we sell our FOs to? Lashera, you're making the same blanket? I'm working on a teddy bear for a friend. Oh, see, Sharon, you're in my chat. Hi, Sharon. I noticed that you go to where did I first see you at? Sharon. Petra. I saw you at Petra's channel. And I was telling you I like your name, and Petra was like, "Yeah, until you have to say it. It's hard to say." And now I get to say it, Sharon. It's not that hard to say. Maybe because it's later in the day, and Petra has you on. You know, she goes live at the crack of dawn. This is my husband on the phone. Hello. I'm on live right now. What's going on? Listen. Oh, yeah. Listen. Pretend you're on the phone and listen. Okay. Yeah, my husband likes to call me on his way home from work because he works like 45 miles away from the house, and there's traffic, and it's like 5 miles an hour. And in order to stay awake, thus stay alive, he calls me, and then we kind of chit chat, but I make sure that if I hear that he hasn't spoken in a minute, I'll be like, "Are you still awake? Wake up." So, yeah, so he's just going to put me on and listen. So, it's kind of like we're still on the phone. Okay, you're going to start doing content, yeah, when you feel a little bit better. Yeah. Yeah, you do what you need to do for you. Mich- Oh. Nisi, did it snow by you? It snowed by you, and over here it was really hot and humid. It's still hot and humid, but now we have the joy of water coming down. I can't wait to get that map. I'm gonna put is who gave me that idea with the maps? I can't remember now. Was it Gwenny Square? Gwenny Square. Are you still here? I want to get that map. I'm gonna put that on my list right now. I'm gonna put it in caps. Map. That's such a good idea. I'm so excited. Oh, the rain saves you from having to mow. VJ, that's one good thing I like about living where I am. And we're in a condo. I don't mow the lawn. I don't shovel the snow. I don't salt the ice. It's wonderful. I don't water the grass, but I pay, you know. I mean, if you own the condos, you pay. If you rent, you pay, you know. So, um, but yeah, for those of you just coming in, I'm getting ready to buy this joint. This joint will be mine. This place I lived in a temporary, and we only moved here temporarily 6 years ago. We were just gonna camp out here, you know, until we figured out what we were gonna do. And now we're gonna buy this place. So I guess it'll be a while. Why am I looking at my watch? Because we always said that we were going to retire and move downtown when we're older, and in one of the rises downtown Chicago. Because I mean, they're just so nice. But you know, as much as I like the city, my husband loves this foresty area that we live in. He likes it. I like the city with the tall buildings and the cars and the honking of the horns and the buses. And I like the people, watching the people, how they interact on the streets with each other. Here I look out the window and I see nothing but trees, just trees. You know, if I see any living thing, it's a frog or a squirrel or a raccoon or a deer or a possum, birds, birds, insects, bugs. You know, I'm a people person. I like to see people and how they. You, I used to live on on another unit on the other side of this building, which faces the parking lot. Now that was exciting because I would look out the window and I could see people when they came home and parked their cars, and I could see them unloading their their trunks and where they went shopping. Oh, they went to Target. Oh, they went to the grocery store. Oh, they went to the mall. You know, and then if they talk to each other, that was exciting. I just like to watch that because I'm nosy like that. I don't know. I, I just, I just, I just do. So pretty soon this place will be mine, all mine. Well, no, not really. It'll belong to the bank. So I'm not really, I don't know. I'm not 100% excited about purchasing it, because then that means if I purchase this place, then I'm stuck here, right? If I decide to move out of state, I got a problem now. I got to sell my place, you know. If something breaks, it's my problem, you know. Something wrong with the hot water heater, it's on me. You know, right now, if something were to break, knock on wood, I just make a phone call and it's taken care of. So it's there's two sides to it. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, my friend went to the for a procedure today, and I'm asking her how it was, and she's just now answering me. So I'm sorry about that. I'm in an apartment complex with a lot of kids. Most of the time, it's good. Sharon, I don't have a lot of kids here. We this place was built more to cater to the older people. So we do have a lot of ambulances here, unfortunately. Whether they're going because they're sick and need to go to the hospital, or sometimes it's their time to leave the earth, and the ambulance is picking them up. It's not every night, but it's often, and you just know when you see it, because there is a lot of older people here. Um, VJ, no, so when it's a condo now, but I'm currently renting it, and so now anything that breaks, it's not my problem. But I'm gonna buy it soon, so then that's gonna change. Everything's gonna change. It will be my problem. So if anything's gonna break, may it break now or forever hold its peace. Yeah, if anything's gonna break, tell me now, so while I don't own it. But I mean, I would hate to have to, you know, sign everything, come home. When you sign everything, you usually move, right? We won't be moving. We won't be going anywhere. But it'll still seem different because now it's our place. Um, but it would be just so, to sign it and then something happen. I just don't even want to say it because I don't want to wish that on myself, you know. Um, no audio? Can never, is my audio, is something wrong? Is it just Hank who can't hear, or is it everybody? Huh. I'm sorry. No. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. I kind of wish there was a lot of kids here. I mean, more kids, not a lot of kids. I wish there was more kids here. I don't know why. It's because there's not, I mean, I did see one child here today. So, but I've never seen her before. Oh, okay, I can't hear you. Okay. Okay. BJ says she can hear me. My husband says, I can't hear you. Okay. Do you mean I can hear you? Okay. Okay. You can hear me. Now, just concentrate on driving. Don't, I hope you're probably speaking that. That's probably why it corrected your can to can't. Okay. So I don't know, Tank, is it still a problem for you? Okay. Oh, she's going to go out and refresh. All right. I'm so glad that you guys are in my chat, and this is exciting. The names that I see on the YouTube streets are finally in my house. So excited. Nana Michelle is here. Uh, when I first moved to my apartment, there was a lot of kids. No, not so much. I miss hearing them. Yeah, I think I like to hear kids play. As much as I don't have a lot of patience for kids. I mean, I do have patience for kids, but um, when kids are being naughty, not so much. So it's nice to see them play, and I don't know. Sometimes it's really nice when it's a holiday. You see the little girls in their pretty dresses, like Easter. Like, oh, the little dresses. I like to see that. We don't see a lot of that, and now we don't even. we don't go to the church building. So, like I don't see any kids hardly ever. Okay, Cloudy Nook. Thanks for coming. Wednesdays and Saturdays, you hear your granddaughter. Yeah, the one who calls you Gwenny. I forget her name, Gwenny. And I forget your first name. Sharon, your kids are 11 and 20. Okay, that's a big gap. Well, not really, because I'm 12 years older than my brother. So I was an automatic babysitter, when he was born. I'm like, I can't make up my mind whether I want to put my glasses on to read the chat or leave them off. Like I can read them with them off, but it's just a little better with them on. Oh no! Here come the yawnies. Your kids are 8 years apart. Oh, how old is your oldest? You look so young to have kids, to have an 8-year-old. But, that's what they tell me about my kids. Oh, 22? My gosh. How is that even possible that you have a 22-year-old? Wow. Youngest is 14. Avery. Andrea. Like Ola Joe. Ola Joe. Is Ola Joe's name Andrea? I never even thought about if she had a first name. Maybe I assumed it was like Josephine or something. Then why does she call herself Ola Joe? I wonder. 40. Oh my gosh. 40. You look like you're 22, like you are 22. I don't know. That's what they tell me also because my son is 25 and they're like, you have a 25-year-old? Yeah. Ola and Joe were grandmothers. Ola and Joe were grandmothers. What? Nana Michelle. I know, right? She was in kindergarten when she had baby. Oh my gosh. 40 years old. Get out of here. That can't be. So, okay. So, why is Ola Joe's name Ola Joe? Oh, Ola and Joe were her grandmothers? Is that what you're trying to say, Tank? Sandrine, you are going to be so you're around my age. You're around my age. You're not too much older than I am. We're very close in age. Ola Joe's grandmothers were one was Ola and one was Joe. Really? So she's got her grandmother incorporated in her YouTube channel as well as I do. The thumbnail is me and my grandmother. My thumbnail. Andrea has 3 girls, 27, 26, and 21. I'm 20. And 2 son-in-laws. Wow. That's a big family. Nice and big. I don't have any in-laws, children in-laws. In honor of her mother, Ola, and grandmother Joanne, who taught her to crochet. Oh, I see. Okay. Her mother. Okay. Ola Joe. I thought you were in your early 30s. Mm. Oh, I remember her talking about that interview. Hmm. Well, that makes sense now. I Ola Joe. She's Andrea though. Okay, cool, wonderful, wonderful. Yes, my grandmother tried to teach me how to crochet. Of course, not everybody's a good teacher, and my grandmother was not a good teacher. Apparently, you know, I mean, maybe she taught some things well, but crochet wasn't. I guess she just didn't have patience enough to teach crochet. And I, Sandrine, so was I. Oh, that means I'll be that age too next year. I didn't even figure that out. Nisi, you're a 73 baby too? 73? Yeah, but I was born in November. Sandrine, my heart sank because you know what? You'll be that age next year, and so will I be next year. But your next year is going to happen earlier than my next year. Oh my gosh. I just need a moment. I just realized how old I was going to be in a year. Oh, that number. We're the same. Oh my gosh. So you came into the world, Sandrine, at the same time I was conceived, pretty much. I think a little time even passed, and then I was conceived. Oh. Nana Michelle says, my kids will be 30 and 27 this year. I'm 53 this year. Where is the time going? I was born in 69. Uh, VJ says she graduated high school in 73. Oh my gosh. I know how you feel, VJ, though, because some of these kids are born when I graduated out of high school. You know? Gwenny's a 68 model. My Sharon says my mom and my study hall teacher taught me when I was around 12. Now I learn from YouTube. Yeah, YouTube is a good teacher. YouTube teaches almost everything, except I went on YouTube yesterday and I wasn't able to find what I was looking for because I had foot surgery. I have these gloves that are shaped in the foot, right? And they have this little tab here, obviously for something. And I was like putting that glove on so I could shower. And how do I fold it? And I couldn't find anywhere how to fold. What is that tab for? I don't know. And I threw the box away, so I I couldn't refer to that. Okay, Tank says I quit school in 77 and had a baby. All right. So your baby is around our age, mine and Sandrine's and Nisi's. Age is just a number. I still feel 16 in my mind. Hey, Roberta, are you still here? Then I look in the mirror and wonder who that old lady is. I was born in 1948. Oh, so 48, that would be 73. Are you 73? If I do my math correctly. And Nisi, you're in December, so you still haven't turned that age you're gonna turn. Tank's son will be 44. So he's a Thanksgiving baby, Tank. I also am a Thanksgiving baby. I was born on the 22nd of November. The day I was born, it was Thanksgiving. How about your son? Was it Thanksgiving that day? Because I know for sure it's Thanksgiving every 6 years for him, like it is for me. But the day I was born was a Thanksgiving day. Oh, you turned 73 in May. Okay. Yeah, I'm going by my because I know my mom is 70. She turned 70 this year and she was born 51. So I just kind of go by that math. My youngest was born November 16th. That's my brother's birthday. And back then it was a week before Thanksgiving. Yeah, my brother was born a week before my birthday, like 6 days, 6 days before my birthday. So we celebrate his, we celebrate mine, you know, back to back weekends. But, now it's different. We're older. I don't dye my hair anymore. When I walk by a mirror, I wonder who that gray haired lady is. Yeah, I haven't dyed my hair in quite a while. And I don't see a lot of stuff happening here. So I guess that's a good thing, you know? Nothing really is stressing me out too much. Watch them all come out tomorrow morning, right? Okay, no, 1978. BJ and Tank sons are 1 year apart exactly. Am I correct? BJ and Tank, your boys are 1 year apart. Yeah, I don't feel the age I am. Notice I'm not saying my age, but you can guess if you follow the chat enough. Notice I'm not saying that number. I don't like the number. Anyway, I don't feel like my age. I feel like when I was in high school and I met somebody who's my age now, that somebody was old. She would have looked older. Uh, I mean, I think of like Maud. Some of the episodes, she tells her age, and she looks way older than me, but her age is like my age now. Her age on the episode is my age, and she looks way. I mean, her hair is short, and she's wearing clothes that you know grandmas wear, and now it's different. It's different because it's socially acceptable for grandmothers to wear the same clothes, the same style clothes as high school kids. Now I thought I banned this clown. Thank you, VJ. That person has 1,000 channels. I know, Andrea. I have to start it, Andrea. I want to mark down your name because I need to mark down these names. Really, I do. Because I don't want to next week ask you, what's your name? Okay. Yeah, I hit it, Tank, but look, that person has several channels, the same name. Um, I mean, this is ridiculous. Let me go look. Let me look. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 7 channels with the same. See, there he is again. 7 channels with the same. Now 8. VJ, it's crazy. People have nothing better to do. So how does he do it? Like he deletes his channel and then makes it up again? Is that what it is, VJ? Oh my gosh. Yeah, Wackatroll. Hi, Jen. Jen just came in time for the fun. OMG. What is going on? At least he doesn't have a crazy name, you know? At least it's just a person's name, because last week that wasn't the case. I had somebody trolling and they were their username was awful. OMG. Oh, thank you, Roberta. Now, how do I put it on while I'm on? How do I put slow mode while I'm on? I know how to do it when I'm not on. Okay. Gosh. It's probably the same person after school activities. Oh my gosh, here's another person. Okay, now this person has different names. Okay. Now, I don't want to like okay, so next time I'll have to make sure to put slow mode. Okay. What the heck? I don't like that name. My goodness. Prayers for Rose, flower pot fall on head. I like that, Andrea. See? You're man. It's like this whole time I'm whacking a troll. Okay, so mm-mm. Oh, that's a funny name. That at least makes me laugh. Shoot. So, what is the purpose? What is he trying to accomplish? I wonder. What is he trying to accomplish? What is his goal? What is your goal? Okay, just tell me what your goal is and get out. Do you need something? You need advice, troll? Hey, Trolly Trollerson, what do you need from me? How how can I persuade you to leave and stay out? Get out and stay out. Oh, you want me to show my feet? Look at that. Oh gosh. Now, aggravate me. Roberta. Yeah. Hi, Stephanie. You come join the party, the troll party. Oh my gosh. Thank you, moderators, by the way, for taking care of this business. Mm-hmm. Next time I'll have to put slow mode on because when you go, I don't know how you do it on if you do could do that on StreamYard, but with YouTube, it asks you before you go live, do you want slow mode on? And so I don't know if that's the case, if I can do that right now. Look at see. I really hope that I don't accidentally put somebody else on timeout or hide somebody else, block somebody else. Okay, good idea, Tank. You're so smart. Must be. Did you say you were born the same year I am? I stepped out for a bit to go to the store, and I'm so sorry to see what I came back. Yeah, it's not as bad as it sometimes is, David. Oh my gosh. First of all, he needs to stop calling me lady. I don't know who's talking to. I was hope the same thing because the chat jumped. Yeah. But everybody knows where we're going when I'm finished here. And we, sorry to say, cannot remind everybody. Tank is right. We're not going to put the link in the chat either. That's unfortunate. But I think most of you know where to go at what time. Don't read the troll, delete. Okay, babe. My husband says delete him and kick him. Um, I'm deleting him, but he keeps coming back with the same name. He has several accounts with the same name. So he's coming back with different names or the same name and a different name and the same name. And I'm trying to, we're playing whack-a-mole. I'm on my end deleting him, but he keeps coming back with a different name. Yeah. Oh no. Don't mess with the family, troll. Don't mess with my family. I know I'm not supposed to talk to this person, but Okay, in other news, let's see what the traffic is like outside. What's the traffic like? Can you tell us what the traffic is like? We're doing the news. The weather, it is 70 and showers today. Thank you, VJ. Yeah, David, you're right. Oh my gosh, Sharon, I'm telling you. Yeah. All right. Well, it is that time anyway. And so you know what to do, everybody. And if you don't, we can blame a certain person. Um, in the meantime, take care and stay safe. And I'll see you next time, which I'm not going to tell you next time, but most of you know, or you'll get no motivated. You'll get notified. If you ring the bell, don't forget to ring my bell. Okay. Bye bye, everybody.